So we are going to be applying for my daughter for DAS. It is finally our turn to try this experience out. I sat with my daughter for what?
An hour?
Probably an hour, talking about all of the background. We talked about symptoms that she has in line at Disney, what she feels like would happen if she couldn't leave a line, symptoms when waiting in other places, including school, stores, airport, doctor's offices, and at home. Obviously, she's not waiting in lines at home, but waiting for something at home. And what it feels like for her when she's emotionally dysregulated or dissociated, and how she would normally cope. And now we're going to go in and start the process, and I will bring you guys along with us. So, kiddo, what do you think about this process?
A lot of questions, and it can sometimes be kind of stressful because it's a bunch of random stuff that's like you're getting interviewed or something. Some of the questions are kind of hard, like figuring it out because I don't always know about that stuff. I'm kind of nervous, I guess, because I don't like waiting in long lines. So, yeah.
Well, nobody likes waiting in long lines, right?
Yeah.
But the things that you described, I don't experience that when I wait in line. Like, I don't like it, but I don't experience the things that you experience.
Yeah.
Which is what makes it different for you. Well, I hope that it is a much easier process than we've heard about, and that we get a nice person and they're just kind and supportive and explain the things that are available to us.
Yeah.
It is 5:45. We are going to go on the website and initiate the virtual chat, which will then lead us to the video call. Welcome to the accommodation process. Please make sure your party has valid park. Please ensure that you're logged in. Are you needing to register or modify your party? Register, right? The guest requesting accommodation must be present during the process and have access to working camera. Please click yes to confirm. When is the date of your first theme park? We just answered a couple of the initial questions, which has to do with what day are we going to be there? Are we already located at the parks? And now we're just waiting for a cast member to chat with us. For those who had this question, no, the video chat is not recorded, and it's right here in the chat in writing. Okay, it is 7:05 and we just finished our call. They did put us on with a medical professional. Both people were really nice. I will say that. On my channel, I know I've shared a lot of people's stories that were negative. This call was very positive. We got a really wonderful cast member who was so kind and welcoming and was really great, speaking with us. Medical professional was also very kind, and they did end up approving my daughter. She is part of the population that the pass is intended for. It went really well. It did take, 40 minutes, I think.
Felt like an hour again.
Yeah, it took a while, but that's okay. I had prepared everything and written everything out, and so we just read from that and shared that. I did have to do it twice because I shared it with the cast member and then I shared it with the medical professional, and they were very kind with us, and I was very happy with how everything went down. It's different than it used to be, but we had a very good experience. Our pass was approved for 14 days because we don't have any other trips planned in the coming future. So it's, if you have more trips planned, they can push it out that long. But if you don't, it's the shorter amount. So it's just 14 days for us, which is longer than our stay, which is kind of nice. Oh, they did approve our party size. So we have an immediate family of 5, and typically the pass is only good for 4 people. They did approve us for 5. They had to speak with the manager to get that approved. We will have 9 people with us when we're traveling, but we got the approval for 5, so we can switch people out. Like, I don't really ride the rides as much as the rest of my family, so we can switch out another person. The other option that we talked about is that, which I brought this forth, the person didn't suggest it to me, I just asked, is that if we were going to want all 9 of us to be on a ride and use the DAS pass for the 5 of us, that we could also purchase a lightning lane and try and get them within the same window and then go together. So that's something that we may be able to do for rides that we want to do as an entire family. I felt it went really well. How did you feel it went, kiddo?
But I guess it was kind of stressful. And I mean, I guess the people weren't as interrogaty as I thought. They were
I thought so too.
pretty nice.
Yeah, I thought it went really well. How do you feel? How do you feel now that it's over?
Good. It's kind of stressful to talk about all this stuff, though.
Yeah, we did have to divulge a lot of information we would normally not talk to people about, which is unfortunate, but thankfully we don't have to do it when we're at the park, right?
Yeah.
So that's good. For anyone else that is going to be applying, I had a good experience, and I hope that your experience is just as positive. Keep me posted though. How was your call? How are you feeling after the process? Leave that down in the comments.